Hi, welcome to ECE 2205, Organization and Administration of Early Childhood Programs. My name is Dr. Bell, and I will be your instructor for this course. I'm really excited about you taking this course with me. I've had a lot of years of experience administering early learning programs in some capacity. I've been doing this since 1986, and I started as a classroom teacher, and by the end of that, by 1988, I was an administrator. I was a curriculums coordinator and specialist for a while, an early childhood trainer, and then I became a manager and assistant director, and then a director for several programs. All this time that I was doing this, I was also a full-time classroom teacher with preschool children. I've worked with infants through school age. Things that you need to know about this course. There are three main focuses or purposes of the course. The big purpose or the big focus is for you to get an understanding of what it is to be an administrator of an early childhood program. This is an administrative course. We are going to learn all of the skills and knowledge and dispositions that are required to be an effective early childhood administrator. We'll talk about business management and as it applies to early learning programs. We'll talk about leadership and financial aspects of leading early learning programs. In addition to that, we're going to look at the world of infants and toddlers and offering excellence in programming for infants and toddlers. Most infant-toddler programs are substandard and low quality. And the director or administrator of the school has the direct impact on the level of quality that's being offered. And you have a responsibility as an administrator to make sure your programming is appropriate and excellent for all age groups. And the infants and toddlers get left out of that mix a lot. And most early learning programs serve children ages birth through school age. So you need to be able to program for all of those ages. Then the third focus of the course will be in classroom guidance, child guidance and classroom management. We're going to look at discipline as it pertains to very young children. The reason that we're exploring that in this course is because the bulk of your work as a director will be to mentor and guide your teachers in guiding and disciplining their children. And we want it done appropriately and according to the research and best practice. So we have a lot to do together. It's a very busy course. The course typically has 16 modules, and that's taught over 16 weeks, 15 to 16 weeks in the long semester. It's taught in 8 weeks in the summer semester. So in the summer, you'll be doing 2 modules a week. I do have to warn you that it's a heavy course, a heavy reading and heavy assignment course. We have about 3 chapters per module to read. That's just in the chapters. And then we have online processing activities, discussions and projects and assignments that you'll have to do. You will have to shadow a director in this course. You'll have to visit a preschool or child care center. And then you'll have to visit another child care center and do 15 hours of shadowing under the director and compare the 2 programs. So that you're going to have to be able to access child care programs and have time during the day at some point to do your shadowing and visits. Again, it's only 15 hours. The other thing that you're going to need to know is that you're going to have to build a resource portfolio, which is mostly a collection of resources that will be done in a Word doc. But you need to prepare yourself for that. The course is focused again on administration, and we want you to have been exposed to effective leadership and management strategies, and so in order to do that you have to see what's out there. And we'll talk more about those in the assignments. But because it's a heavy course, you're going to have to buckle down and pull your bootstraps up and get ready to go. The course is going to require you to do probably about 3 chapters a module, as I said. So in the fall or spring semester, you'll be reading 3 chapters a week for this course, and then in the summers you'll be reading 6 chapters a week because we do 2 modules a week. So it's very, very fast-paced in the summer. Additionally, you have to be prepared to work on top of those chapters, and so be prepared to dedicate about 12 hours a week. 12 hours per module, give or take, depending on how quickly you read. That includes the readings. I'm really excited to share with you and to learn from you, and hopefully you'll learn from me. And welcome to the course.